What is up, YouTube? We're going to go ahead and break down the big nickel over G run defense. Now, stay tuned for the second half of this video, and we'll be talking about RPO, and it is a little bit different than a regular stretch and dive. So we'll be using cover 2 man, but we're going to be using the slot CB package. Now, for personnel, you want a fast corner or safety, whoever it may be in this position. That's going to be key when we start attacking a dive, and as well as just help with contain the run in general. Next, your user, it should be the next fastest player. Now, Jamal Adams on the Seattle Seahawks is the fastest, but it's only a 1 speed difference between him and the current safety we have right here. So really nothing too big of a deal that you have to worry about. He has Avalanche. I believe he has Enforcer as well, so he makes guaranteed hit stick tackles. Just a nice added bonus with that. So we're going to be going to the cover 2 man. We're going to start off I form close, power O. Again, the second half of this video is going to be talking about RPO plays. Now, the setup for the run defense, for the most part, is the same. There is one minor difference between RPO and non-RPO, as you guys will see in the second half. But we're going to go ahead, set it up by show blitz, which is Y left on the D-pad. Oops, Y left on the D-pad. I just reset it. We're going to pinch D-line, which is left on the D-pad, down on the D-pad. And then we're going to slant our D-line to the outside. So left on the D-pad, up on the right stick. Now, your user against a non-RPO, you can leave him manned up to the running back, but I prefer sending him on a blitz. 2 reasons for that. 1, because it shows you exactly where you need to be standing in order to shoot the gap, whether it's a stretch or a power. And 2, because it gives you significantly more control than if you were to sit yourself in a zone, man him up, or put yourself in a spot. Big reason we're going to go ahead and do that. The final part is blitz is safety, and then your user is critical. If you stand too close, like if you're standing right here, you're going to get picked up. If you're standing right about here, you're going to be left behind. You're going to stand about 3.5-ish yards. Again, this is going to come down to practice. In front of the center, just slightly offset. It's a really sweet spot you got to be standing in to be able to shoot it. But when you finally figure that out, you're going to constantly shoot powers and stretches in the backfield. So we'll let him snap the ball. All you're going to do is just come shooting straight down. Again, making sure we're standing about 3 yards behind. And we're going to come straight down right there. You kind of see the point right there is, or you're too close to the offensive line. So again, sweet spot. We'll go ahead and set this up again. We're going to stand about 3.5 yards-ish behind the line of scrimmage. Snap the ball. Here we go. Perfect. You can see right there, if we didn't suck at a user, I don't know what's going on with me right now. You guys see we had a clean shot at the running back. So it's pretty easy. This is a power run. In a stretch, it's going to be a little bit different because power, you have to avoid the pulling guard. So you kind of have to swing around him and get the running back from behind. Stretch, for the most part, you can hit him head on. Dive, completely different. Again, be sure you get the position correct. It's about roughly 3.5 yards behind, and then just shoot straight down. It's right there, bang. You can see finally we get the hit stick, losing yards. And that's consistent. Now let's move on to halfback stretch. So similar to a power run, stretch, you're going to still shoot straight down, but there's not a guard you necessarily don't have to avoid. You don't have to go behind him. This time you're going to be going in front of the pulling a guard. So in the stretch, it's an outside run. They're trying to get to the outside. All of the line's going to be trying and helping block to get the running back to the outside to get yards. Our goal, shoot him straight in the backfield, make sure he cannot go anywhere. So again, it's show blitz, blitz Y, pinch D-line, slant outside, take your user, and again, stand in the sweet spot, the little magic spot, and blitz him for maximum control. That's really what we're looking for. And same thing like last time, shoot straight down, provided that you're not too close and that you're not too far, you're going to be able to get the running back in the backfield. Again, kind of head on or a little bit from behind. You can see right there. Oh, wow. He just like juked me up, but you guys can see I just suck at usering right now. If you suck at usering like me, you can go ahead and click off and let the CPU do the work for you. Again, simple. It only took me a couple seconds to get this set up. It's really not that hard. It does require knowing your quick adjustments and shooting gaps a little bit better than what I'm doing right now. let him snap the ball. And you can see right there, too close, therefore we get picked up by the block. So it's a really, really sweet spot that you have to find, and you kind of got to practice it as well. So, oh my goodness, whoa, what is going on here? There we go. We'll try this one more time, then we'll move on to a dive. Dive is going to be a lot different of how we're going to play this than a stretch or a power. Again, standing about 3.5, 4 yards off and coming straight down. You can see right there, bang. We can finally, holy crap.
No! No!
We almost got cheated, but we can finally make the play on the ball carrier. Now, let's go ahead and talk about halfback dive. It is a little bit different, and the way that we're going to stop it is going to be a lot more aggressive than if it was a stretch or a power run. So this play is HB lead dive. We're going to go ahead and set the blitz up, or set the run defense up like we normally would. Show blitz, blitz at safety that shows blitz, pinch line, slant outside, take your user, and blitz your user. Now, we're going to be a lot more aggressive right here. We're going to go ahead and start dropping that other safety into a spy to help assist us in the run. As a user, you're going to be taking on the lead block, which is going to be coming from the fullback. So you're going to take the fullback, and either the safety is going to come from behind and fill that gap, or the safety from the edge on that blitz is going to come off the edge and get him instead. Generally meeting him at the line, or allowing a gain of a yard or two. And if you get unlucky, 5 yards if they fall forward. So right here, we're going to go ahead, again, stand about 3.5, 4 yards off and just come straight down. Take on the fullback, and you can see right there, the safety comes in the gap and is able to make a play on the ball carrier. If they try and break it to the outside, we've got a corner right there, the slot corner to make a play. If they break it to the right, if we break it to the left, we've got the safety coming off the edge. If they shoot it up the middle, we got the safety coming straight down. So completely contained. Again, show blitz, pinch line, slant outside, blitz the safety, drop him into a spy. Now, one thing I forgot to mention at the beginning is you can put that safety into a spy even if it is a stretch or a power run. And he'll help as well, just as well, in the run game. So again, when we're facing, whether it be an ISO or HB lead dive, whatever it may be, you're simply looking to take on the block of the fullback. If it is a single back formation, you're looking to take the running back head on. So we'll let him snap the ball right here. We're about 3.5, 4 yards off the line of scrimmage. Come crashing straight down, and you can see a gain of about 2, maybe a yard and a half. Now, as promised, let's talk about RPOs. RPOs, significantly different. Not a lot of people run them, but you occasionally will find people that still do. So let's go into I-form H-wing. We'll go into stretch alert X, okay, something that was popular last year and pretty hard to stop. Now, what a lot of YouTubers will say is just keep yourself manned up to the running back. The problem with that is, and I'll show you guys, we're going to set the run defense up like usual, so pinch D-line, slant outside, is against an RPO, your user will get stuck. He will legitimately get stuck, and you won't be able to make a play until they practically hand the ball off to the running back. So I'll show you guys, and this is for RPOs only, what happens if you leave yourself manned up to a running back, okay? Or manned up or zoned up or spied, whatever. Same thing. I'm going to try and shoot straight down. Try my best. See right there, I'm pushing down on the right stick like I was pushing down. You can see he gets practically a first down out of that. In fact, I'll show you guys again. So we're going to go ahead, show, oops. Come on, no, up. I didn't want to shift the camera. I don't know why they couldn't fix that, but I'll show you guys right here. I'm going to just push straight down as soon as he snaps the ball, even right trigger, okay? I'm pushing straight down. You can see it's just a very light delay, but enough to where you cannot shoot the gap straight down. You won't be able to. So here's the resolution and why I blitz my user. So we're going to drop A into a spy as well. When we blitz our user, we have automatic control over him. I don't know what the coding is, but that's how it is. You can see right there. Now we have full control. We're tripping over people. I'm just sucking at run fits right now and shooting gaps. But we have automatic control as soon as they snap the ball. So we no longer have to wait until they hand it off. Now, of course, if we weren't so terrible and trying to shoot the gaps, then maybe we could actually get him in the backfield. But it's immediate control. You don't have to wait till they practically hand the ball off to get him to him, okay? So right here again, we're just sucking. I'm just not ready. I'm not paying attention. You can see it's critical that you shoot the gap. Otherwise, you give up a touchdown. I'm just not paying attention right now. I'm looking at the camera instead. But it's all about that immediate control. And this goes for dive. This goes for power. This goes for stretch. It is critical that you are blitzing your user in order to get him in the backfield. If you leave yourself manned up, you get stuck. If you put yourself in a spy, you put yourself in a zone, you get stuck. You got to be sure you are blitzing your user. Now right here, I'm going to focus. And we're going to go straight down. You can see now that we're actually paying attention and we're able to get him in the backfield. A tremendous difference between blitzing your user versus just keeping your user manned up. Now again, let me repeat this. This is specifically for RPOs only. If you're running against somebody that's running I-form close, you don't have to worry about that. I-form slot, H slot, there's other slots as well. Strong slot, etc. Or even I-form wing. You got to worry about RPOs. But for the most part, it's almost always better to just blitz your user because you have better control, you're faster, you make better cuts, etc. It's just too many benefits to not blitz your user. So always blitz your user and run defense. And yeah, so if you guys want a blitz out of Big Nickel over G, well, we actually got a video out right now, and it's going to be popping up on the screen right now, as well as some really good pass defense out of the Nickel 335. It's going to be part 1 that you guys are going to see on the screen as well. And one final thing, you probably have seen me wear these headsets all the time. They're Astro A10. They're honestly amazing. I don't know how long I've had these. This cord has been sucked up by a vacuum. It has been hit by a door. It's been chewed on by a 2-month-old puppy, and it has survived it all, and it still works great. So that link's gonna be in the description. It's fairly reasonable. I think there's one that's available for $33. It's compatible with like iPhone, obviously. Not you gotta have an adapter, but your computer, your Xbox, your PlayStation. If you guys have like Samsung, anything with a 3.5 millimeter jack, it's all compatible with it. And it's amazing. The quality is amazing. It's comfortable. I can't say much more about that. Anyways, that's gonna be linked in the description. Subscribe if you guys are new. And until next time, get in the lab. Check out these videos. See ya.